Dream MLB just threw a perfect game on Twitch. Ready to go into battle again.
Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's a dream matchup on the mound. Coming up right after this. Kenta Maeda is on the mound for game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Van Slyke will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's Addison Russell. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Here's the pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. Dozier is there for it. And the inning is over. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak, and when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Sin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Brian Dozier is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's the hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Brian Dozier becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Into the windup and the pitch. Scorched to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We are still scoreless. Stepping Stepping up now, Anthony Rizzo. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Anthony Rizzo.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Van Slyke going back on it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the NL in RBIs. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Van Slyke ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first down.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
First offering on its way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Waiting out at his toes. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Javier Baez entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
The 0-1 takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Rizzo is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Settling in now, Justin Turner. His past history against John Lester have not yielded a single thing. 0 for 14. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And in the outfield, you got Jason Hayward. He can play anywhere out there. Go get him. He's got a tremendous arm, and he's always around the baseball, it seems. It always finds him, and he makes the plays.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Baez is there for it. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, John Lester. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
John Lester.
First delivery to him on the way. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
When you're hot, that's what happens. Balls like that fall in for you. When you're cold, that gets caught. This is a hot streak he's on right now, so you take advantage of it. Ride it while it's good.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Toll's in pursuit. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Riding in once again, Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Under it now is Chu, and he will put it away to end the inning. One left for the Cubs. Home. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Scott Van Slyke as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
So he got him swinging. Scott Van Slyke becomes out number 2 this inning. Kenta Maeda is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now Lester's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in to try it again. Chris Bryant. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Giving chase is Tolles. He's got it 1 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Lifted the other way out to left center. Van Slyke is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Ready for another chance. Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Van Slyke is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Tolles. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Number 3.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Corey Seegood. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Can't start any better than this. He set down the first 12. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Chu, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Season continues. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Here's Javier Baez.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Holmes will slide over and put this one away. And that's out number 1.
Up next for the Cubs, pitcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Lester. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, he's definitely got everybody's attention. That base hit right there extends his streak to 13 games. That's almost 2 weeks of being in the headlines and swinging the bat pretty good.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. On the run is Tolles. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Lester rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from second crosses the plate. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
This isn't even fair anymore. He's making sure nobody has a chance to even touch him, that he'll be in the record books forever.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Here's Chris Bryant now. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Chu has a read on it. And that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Now to the plate, Justin Turner. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Stepping up to the plate, Eric Hosmer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, number
A look
9.
at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Fouled back. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Here's another 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. And something about this outing so far is beginning to look awfully familiar, especially in regards to that hit column. We'll come right back with more from Dodgers. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Anthony Rizzo.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Van Slyke going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lifted the other way to left center. Toles will wait on it. And that's out number 2. Wilson Contreras will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is Toles. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd of the game, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
Standing in now, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
He swings and grounds it to short. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
John Lester.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Lester. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. from the stretch. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Baez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Pedro Baez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. In now, Austin Jackson. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Will reach out with one hand to make a catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom part of the order, 7. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Late that time for a strike.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Rob Seegood will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25. Rob.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate as he's been masterful. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 4. Back here at Dodger Stadium, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Alex Wood is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Lifted in the air to center. Coles moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Addison Russell. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Van Slyke is there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting. Third baseman, Chris.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Toles. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Brian Dozier is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seegood.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Corey Seegood.
What's up, bro? What's up? Chill, playing video game, throwing a perfect game, man. I'm throwing a perfect game. I said I'm throwing a perfect game. Hey, I ain't got no money to get different games, nigga. How are y'all? So what's up, bro? What? What you up to? You're in Georgia. Good shit. You going to Florida tomorrow? Oh, for real? That's cool. So what you want for tomorrow? What you want for tomorrow? Yeah, what do you want tomorrow? No, bro. What you gonna do out there? Go have fun. Go have fun. Go have fun. I say go have fun. Perfect game, nigga. Perfect game. I said I got a perfect game going on. Have a nice day. See you later. Love you. Doses.
is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Calling for it. Schwarber makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Adam Liberator has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Adam Liberator.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Comes set with the 0-1. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. On the move is Van Slyke. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Wilson Contreras will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch of the at bat on its way. In the air to straightaway right. Kim-Soo Choo there to play it, and that's out number 2. Here's Javier Baez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Choo looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Well, he tried to sneak the fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the
Cheese
cheese
out of the rat.
particularly if it's up high like that.
Now batting, the pitcher, John.
Into the box, John Lester. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to third. Oh, look at Turner. He goes to first. Got him. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. In now, Justin Turner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
A pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take is a bad swing. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence as a hitter, that's for sure.
Ready with another 0-2. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Hey, we're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Yasmani Grandal is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. It's the Cubs 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back with baseball on the show.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Ready once again, Austin Jackson. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Here's Jason Hayward now. In the air down the left field line and deep. Chasing after his Van Slyke. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Oh, he's just swinging the bat beautifully. What confidence to come to the ballpark knowing you got a great streak going to swing the bat well. It's fun watching him right now.
Here's Addison Russell. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chu giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's set. Here it comes. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Chu is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. Now at the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Standing in, Scott Van Slyke. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Austin Barnes will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hit to first. Rizzo is there, and this is taken to the bag for the out, and it's over. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it
2
rains,
perfect
it pours.
games, really?
It was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, Jon Lester. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Here now is the final line score tonight.
Back-to-back perfect games, really, dude? Perfect game. No hits, no runs, nobody on base. I'm gonna call it a stream, y'all. Perfect game, you know what I'm saying? For our little viewers, they take a look at it today, you know what I'm saying? Thank for the view, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate it for the little views I get, you know what I'm saying? But I'll holler at y'all in a minute. Thanks for watching. If you want to hit me up, you can hit me up on Twitch or hit me up by my name is KillOverU1234. You know what I'm saying? That's my PSN. Add me. We can play some MB. Holler back at your boy. One.